Oh,
here
God.
we are. What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sunday here at the Steve to the Max show with Jen and Jo. Jo and Jules. I do this
It's okay.
every
It's
fucking
okay,
week.
sir.
Why? It's only been like 10 years.
You're old.
Oh, it feels like 10 years, shall I
and
say?
your prostate isn't
Hey, I've
working,
known you
maybe?
longer than 10 years, so what are you doing?
Welcome in, Vicky.
Not you.
All right, see, I'm not getting
His
my.
prostate is what?
Not working.
I know, I'm not getting my chat thing here. I
That's
don't know.
okay. We got it. We got you covered.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
We got you guys covered.
I'll figure it out. All right, so I'm going to put you guys on the camera because I have to go get my headphones at the other studio. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Hello, Julie.
Don't talk to
Hello,
her.
Max.
No, she's watching. It says Julie Kristen's watching.
Oh, I am. Okay.
But I always know you by your maiden name, so it's like,
Oh, I know, right?
that throws people off. Like Jen, she puts your maiden and your.
Yarosevich Ortiz. Well, really, it's so that people can't find me.
What do you mean?
I don't want so I don't want my students' parents looking me up.
Oh,
I don't
right.
want coworkers looking me up.
Right, right.
And
Oh,
they don't-
right.
So they, you know what I mean? So the
Don't
only
ask me to spell it.
they don't right. So the only time, you know what I mean? Like people who know you, they put in my maiden name first, or
Yeah.
they'll put
Yeah.
right. So I don't.
That's
want
why
you looking
I
for
went
me.
in my.
Especially my colleagues, don't look for me.
I think people do that. They go
But
on
that's why I
Facebook.
Yes,
did my
they do.
first. That's why I did my first and middle
Yeah.
name because
Is
I don't
that
want
you?
my.
It might be you.
Oh, it is.
It's okay.
That's why I don't want like my clients finding me or anybody. 'cause-
Yeah, no, I don't. Nope.
No,
Yeah, no,
they
I
do.
don't.
Like because on other platforms, you could use a fake name and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
people do though.
Yeah.
On
Anyway.
Instagram, they can't find me either.
No.
Oh, are you? Yes, but no. Don't look
It
for
took
me.
me a while to find
no,
you.
thank you. Yeah, yes, no. Listen, and listen, I'm not good at it, right? So like, and then I was looking. So here's the crazy part. So I booked. Cameron wants cornrows again. So, but he's tender-headed. So this one girl that Christopher goes to, and he was been going to her regularly. Cammie went once, and halfway through, she had to have her friend take over because she's so heavy-handed and he couldn't take it. So she has she has her own salon, so she's gonna do it. But I had to change his appointment. So I'm messaging her, but then she trying to follow the policy because I paid in full right online through Instagram, and so. She's like, here, then it gives you the number, but she's not responding quick enough in Instagram. And it's like, if you don't respond before 24 hours, you lose your money. And I paid in full. So then I start texting her, but then
Oh.
she waits and she doesn't text back. And then she's like, I'm hoping this is Jenny. Oh, Jenny, for whatever it is.
Yep.
I was like, oh, it is. She's like, oh my God. Cause I was like, oh, ma'am, I don't have your, like, right. It was funny. Right. But then I forget, I don't even know what my Instagram thing is because I just made it real quick. And when 49, I'm assuming I've only been there since I was 49, right? So for 3 years. But at first I was only following rappers and cats and murder. But other
Yes.
than that, but you know.
Oh wow.
But I don't want people to,
How long does it take to do the cornrows?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question.
well, listen, it's different for everyone, I think. And it depends on if they wash or Are you serious, bro? Look at you. You're like fucking Superman.
I was running, man.
Damn.
Right, so because their hair is longer, and so I usually wash it and brush it out first for them, or if I just don't feel like it, then I just pay them an extra $50
Oh,
or whatever.
okay.
But I told Cameron I'm gonna wash it, so I'll probably wash it tonight, and then when he gets home, because he's in Baltimore, I'll wash it out, brush it, and then tomorrow do the same thing.
Okay.
I've seen I've seen like different designs that you could do on the top of your head with them. Yep.
Yeah, well, they don't know, so those are just braids. He just wants four like four thick cornrows going back because he's just too tender headed.
Oh, like Allen Iverson.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Cool.
he's just too tender headed.
Yes.
And that's okay, but Christopher, like his braids were so beautiful when he went to prom last year. So I'm waiting. So
Okay.
he says he has big dilemma is he doesn't want to bring his girlfriend to his prom for Cheshire Academy because all of his friends are just going as their friends.
Oh.
And he's worried that she's going to be mad. I'm like, I think she'll be fine. It's not like, you know what I mean? You're going with someone else.
Right.
But now I looked on his school's page. It's like May 19th. And so I'm just waiting, right? When are you going to say you need a suit?
Oh,
'Cause the
yeah.
suit from last year, can't wear that.
Yeah.
Wear what? So I'm just waiting, right? Because usually it's like a week before.
Yep.
Then I got to come up with $1,000, right? Because the shoes he wanted last year were $600. The suit cost me $400.
It costs
His
more to get
belt
out of high
was
school.
$300. Listen,
That's
Is
a
this
good
why we
point.
need to make money?
That's a good
Yes.
point because I have to
Steve.
get my son's suit for his prom. I don't
you
want
get
him
it yet?
wait. No, his is May 25th. I think it's.
So if so, I remember when DJ went to his prom. Right, he was simple. I just went to like his junior prom or a senior prom. He wore like this fabulous like seersucker suit from J. Crew. Went
Oh,
on there,
shit.
right?
Nice.
And they're already tapered back then,
Okay.
right? Not
Yeah.
this guy. I got to take him to fucking Rams Clothier, and then he picks out this blazer.
Rams Clothier.
Yeah, it's in right on Wilka Street. That's where they have beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And that's where when we had just had to go to that thing for Yale, we went there the day of
Okay.
for Cameron, rented the suit.
oh,
You can rent it, like you could rent a tux, a
okay.
suit.
Because your son is tall.
Yes.
You got to stop and get like a corsage and all that stuff.
Yep.
Well, not if he's not
Isn't
bringing
that
a
his
girl.
job?
No,
Yeah.
that's only yeah.
Yeah.
If he had a job.
Jen, you look beautiful today.
Steve, you're just being funny. I cut my
No.
hair shorter.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I did.
It looks
Yes.
really good too.
Well, so Chris's niece cuts it.
Why
She's
are you
like,
blushing?
I'm not. Steve,
Sir.
I've known you since middle school, my guy.
Picture.
You looked high, bro.
wanna see the
Everybody
picture.
in the picture looked
You're
high.
gonna tell me
They weren't. They were all workers there.
That's
and they didn't have samples.
no,
No.
I don't think
They're not allowed to do that.
We're not allowed to. I don't think.
Did you know that they're changing the class of the drugs of marijuana
What?
from a class 1 to a class 3, which is
Why?
class 3 is like Tylenol
Yes.
Why are they changing it?
because they don't think it's that dangerous. So they're
Well,
changing
They're
it.
in Plainville next to the Goodwill. They're building one of those.
Yeah, I saw that.
dispensaries.
Well, I just have here's where I go. Thank you. So sorry. And so I think like I need to give you what it looks like from the childhood perspective in a school, right? And so hello friends. I love that all of you parents and older siblings are fucking getting high. That's amazing. But guess what? Your fucking younger kids and siblings are taking that shit
Right.
or the brothers and sisters are just giving it to them.
Yep.
No, that's not right. I don't
They
see that here.
listen.
No, it's not
it
right,
is
but it's happening.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
It's like that now.
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. And
right.
so
it's only going to
right,
get worse. Right.
right.
Happy-
And so,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but also we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
There's no sex education.
We do on this show. We do.
right, but we're not syndicated. Clearly,
I wonder
right?
why.
We need
Oh,
to be syndicated.
I mean, I mentioned that before. Like when you're in a store and somebody's in front of you, oh, you know, because they could smell it.
Why are you standing in back of me all the time? Damn, bro. This guy following me around and shit.
I don't know. I just
You?
know.
You smell like that?
No,
No.
you never do.
No,
I know.
you never do.
Yeah.
No.
No, but the
Dryer
serv-
sheets are
But
a
some
wonderful
people, like,
thing.
how are you gonna go into like an appointment smelling like
I think
Well,
you
that's
have,
the thing. I don't have to go to appointments.
I also think you have like there's 3 different types of weed smokers, right?
Is
Like-
it hot in here?
Yes, it is.
Can you open that window? I don't think there's any noise, so I think we should be okay.
Remember the last studio,
No.
the blower?
That was the porno I was in.
I know. That was called the blower
Yeah.
or the
Blowy.
fluffer?
No, the blowy.
The blowy.
Or you had to open up the garage.
Or the fluffer?
Yeah.
you had to open up the garage door and
Starring Girth Brooks.
Oh, there you
You
go.
love that name. I
You like
think.
that?
No, you like that name because you say it a lot.
That used to be my name.
Really now?
Yeah, Girth
No,
Brooks.
it's interesting because so you were a porn star, and I think that my
Or
husband
Pippi
used to be
Long,
an escort.
long Ding.
No, I'm
What?
serious.
Who-
What?
Listen.
Oh yeah,
I
Chris.
hope you're listening, motherfucker. But he always
Chris
says,
was a male escort.
I think he was because he made a joke literally like 27 years ago, right, bro? But it makes sense. And then when I say it, his face turns red, literally, and he's like, "Bro, you're
I can see him
crazy."
doing that.
Yeah, you want to yes,
Yeah.
you fucker. Any of you
Absolutely.
hoes out there, just drop a dime and then,
Well, you should put him back out there.
well,
Just say you can't sleep with. Just go out with old ladies.
Jen's like, well, if it's
Sugar
going to bring in
mamas.
income, okay.
Yeah, it's extra income and it's tax free.
no, I don't.
It's tax free.
No, but listen,
But
I
you
would
just
have
can't
cash is
sleep
king.
with. No, you just can't sleep with them. He
No,
can
that's
take
not. I think
wine and dine. No 69.
I don't know. I think I'd rather the 69 than but out here like having like relationships with people.
No,
Anyway.
not relationships. It's only
Yeah,
a date.
no relationships allowed.
No, what are you doing then?
You're just going out on date and getting a few $100.
Oh, remember the last time we
100,
talked
that's
about
it?
this?
A few hundred, I said.
No, even a few.
just for
hundred?
dinner.
Or they,
For
wait,
dinner.
are they banging in the
500
bathroom?
or
No,
more.
there's no banging at all.
Remember, Steve? Ooh, you out? We banging in the bathroom? No, buddy. That's what you.
I missed that advice.
Demery, yes, she did cut her hair.
Yes.
I did.
Happy
looks
birthday,
great.
Demery. Demery, happy birthday.
Happy belated.
Yes. Born on 420.
Yes, my daughter born on 420 and my son on May 5th,
But do
Cinco de Mayo.
Do people celebrate 420?
That's what I was photographing yesterday.
No,
Was a,
besides her birthday. I mean, Oh, that's why you were at the weed spot.
Yes.
Oh, were there a lot of people there? Were there a lot of people buying it?
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, like last year, they had all kinds of tents. And,
Wait, you were the one in Bristol?
yeah.
Oh.
This year, they didn't have any tents or anything. I was surprised. They just had one thing, and that was it.
I went in
Oh,
there.
wow.
I went in there to buy something for your birthday, like and I know they scan your ID. And
You
all
wanted
that
gift certificates,
stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that.
and they
Yeah,
don't. They
they
don't
don't
have
go-
They
them.
don't do that, yeah.
So, cash would have been fine. Just
But
kidding.
no, I'm just saying. I
Or
didn't know,
just a whole
I
bunch
don't
of
know if you're-
products.
I didn't know if
you
you're
could have bought
picky.
me a bong.
You know, I didn't know if you were like
Dude.
into gummies or
Does he look like he's like giving a crap?
about gummies.
He'll
Just
just
plop-
take whatever.
plop
Well,
the substance on the-
edibles, I don't.
I don't.
I'm
fuck
not
with-
against edibles. I just don't like them because I don't know when they kick in. Because it's
Well,
not
you're
like
gonna have
you're,
to try
you're
them.
not like, oh, I'm high.
Sample them.
I did, and I don't know a difference.
Oh.
So
Oh well.
either I'm
Well,
not
so-
eating enough, or I'm just
No, sir. What that
tolerant.
means is you are.
You're immune.
You're literally a pro, and
That's what I'm thinking.
they
about.
need to have some like ultra, like for the section for the avid weed
Right.
smoker.
Can-
Yeah,
this
I
is for
think-
you.
Can you picture him at like a hookah lounge?
No.
Hookah is so gross.
No.
Have you ever tried a hookah?
Yes, I did, but I wouldn't do a hookah lounge. It's just gross.
Fucking.
First of all,
gross.
I don't like people's lips on,
On
it.
your
Yeah.
gross.
And they're
That's
passing it around.
nasty.
like-
Yeah, it is. No, I don't. I
That's
can't.
nasty.
Like someone drinks like I would never ask for a sip of
Yeah,
someone's
you said,
drink.
that, you said that
No.
before. You won't even drink out of your wife's cup.
No, I don't
Hell
even drink
no.
out of my
No.
wife's cup.
Not
No.
especially not my kids.
Unless she's
You-
dying.
Can I sip?
If she's on the floor dying, yeah, I'll.
You'll give her a waterfall. Or wait, Lori, wait. Oh, wait, don't touch the rim.
That used to suck at the bar when everybody would leave their beer alone, and,
And you forget which one's yours.
Yeah, because everybody got the same beer.
I'd always peeled
Whoever
off the
leaves
label.
their drink just sitting there.
I mean, you know, like up by the DJ booth.
Right.
That's what we would do.
Yeah,
'cause
I used
you-
to peel off my labels just to make sure.
I don't know. I had to walk around and pick them all up. So
It's all fucking gross to me. But you want to know what? So every night I keep like water by my bed, right? And so I'm not, of course, I'm not a big sleeper. And both them fucking asshole kids of mine, and especially that piece of shit Christopher. He comes in and I'll catch him like mid. No, get me my fucking water. Like what? And then he'll just.
They do that. They
And I'll
do.
Really?
take it right in front of me. Take
He
the-
goes into your room.
He
Why
says-
doesn't he just bring
because
his own?
he said it tastes better because it's mine and it's colder and no, because he knows, right? Like there's a lot of ice.
Yeah, but there's a kitchen. You
I
have
know.
a kitchen.
Cameron has a refrigerator in his room with his own water.
In his room, a refrigerator.
little
That
tiny
kid's
college one.
spoiled, man.
No. It was Christopher's. He never used it. So then I moved it to Cameron's. That brother uses it. But I'm like, bro, get your own fucking water.
he's not that far from the kitchen. So
and Cameron is next door. What the fuck?
Knock on knock on your brother's door and
And
ask
then
him
I'd be
for
like,
water.
Steal your brother's
and I
water.
roll over, look over, bro. I'm not fucking sleeping. Why are you touching my fucking shit?
oh my
And he just laughs and then like it's the Last Supper.
You know what's funny? Well, that reminds me. I was watching Friday yesterday. Remember Zeus, whatever the guy with
Yes.
the crook.
Yeah.
Remember when he Smokey went into his window and he took the straw to pick up his underwear and then he puts it back in his drink and then he drinks
I
it and he's
do.
all like,
I do remember.
and then he goes back to sleep. Maybe you should do the same thing to them.
Nah, bro.
So going back
It's
to
annoying.
So going back to the bar, Julie, there was one time that we were in the booth there, and I left the bottle there, and
Yeah.
Steve was in there, and that's when you were able to smoke. And I went to go take the beer and drink it, and somebody threw a cigarette.
Yeah.
In
That
Oh my god.
that was probably me.
the, yes.
That is so
Oh,
fucking
That is nasty.
It is.
Chunks of
That's happened to me once
Oh
too.
my god! Like,
Oh
I just
my
like
God.
spitting it out, like chunks of tobacco.
bro.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
Michelle Koval. Is that how you say it? Koval?
You mean to tell me that you?
Why are you grabbing your boobs?
No, it's my throat.
She's grabbing up
was
here.
Oh, that's your throat. Okay.
Yeah, my boobs are. Up
I don't
here,
know where
sir.
they end and then they begin.
No. They are up here, sir.
Hers
They're
are
up here.
perky.
They are up here. Although they have to be replaced soon.
Oh, really? Oh, you have to replace them?
What, are they in a
Yes.
word to you or
Is it-
something?
So is it the same cost?
Well, so that's a very interesting conversation, Steve. So my very close friend Arlene and I, we got breast implants at the same time. So she got her boobs, but she didn't need a lift. But I got implants and a lift. And
Why?
so
What do you mean a lift? Like
So,
when
like-
they put it in, don't they automatically?
no. So we had the surgery where, and it's interesting. You could do over the muscle, right? But it's recommended to go under the muscle. But I had to literally have a whole different surgery where they take your nipple off. They
Oh, you got one of those.
a T but my surgery, I have no scars, right? It's
Right.
amazing. And so
You don't have the scar around the nipple, the areola itself.
I did, but it went away. Like it fades, like the surgeon. And so that's why I was made sure, because my skin is darker, and darker skinned people tend to either scar or keloid differently. So I made sure that my surgeon had a history of operating on darker
Oh,
skinned people and
smart.
had pictures to show me, like,
Smart.
you're not going to have me looking like fucking,
Right.
what's that doll that all the scars or look
Raggedy Ann?
Exactly.
The
Don't think-
stitched up.
I'm not gonna be Raggedy Jen, right? With fucking
Edward
stitches,
Scissorhands.
right? But so they recommend that you replace the implants before 10 years, but at the like
Oh.
7 to 8 year mark.
Oh,
So
okay.
What
it's
the
been
fuck?
yeah. So it's been
So
but,
how much is it? That's what I.
So hers she paid 5,900. I paid 12 because I had 12,000. So because I
I
had
was gonna say 12. How did that happen?
no 12,000 because I had
$12,000.
But
You could buy a used car. You could have bought Max a car.
I need a lift again. I think.
2 cars.
So, so every time you guys have to go back and get it, so it'll cost you 12,000 again.
Again.
Okay.
So although our surgeon is older now, he was an older guy
Okay.
then. But he is one of like a renowned surgeon he does like
How old is he though?
Well, I don't know.
Like shaky hand old?
I'm worried that he might be now.
That's
yeah,
right, he
but he
might
still has
butcher
an
shop
office,
you.
and he's one of the best plastic surgeons in the country for reconstructive surgery. So that's why. So when I was getting them,
So why don't you get this done instead of your breast?
well, because Steve, I think I'm okay. Right until like I don't know, get hit in the face with a bag of nickels or something, which my
But he can
stomach
always
was like.
he can always refer you to somebody.
I probably wouldn't definitely do that.
No. If you're not comfortable because he's getting
Older.
older,
So is it like
they have to have.
I
other
think he was
people
shut
to-
down. I honestly believe that he would not do it.
How long
anymore.
is the
Oh.
procedure? Is like in and out?
I think I gotta be.
No, it's not in and out.
The,
I mean,
the
like, you gotta-
propofol had
You get out
like
the- no, do you-
it was like 30 seconds.
I think he's asking, do you get out the same day?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, no.
Oh.
I think so. Hers was like 2.5. Mine might
Okay.
have been like 3.5 or 4 hours. But I remember. Listen, so I'm under.
Are you sedated?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's what I was
sleeping.
gonna ask.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit
nice.
works.
So wait,
Yeah.
so I get out of surgery and Chris is, and so he has to bring me home, and he's going up this Boyden Street in the hills, and I just remember being like,
Oh.
yeah.
like, ow, like, oh, but you're so fucked up.
I know.
Right? Like you're
Or
so
when you're
fucked
going
up.
down the incline. And
I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my
And then I,
God.
you know what I mean? And then I had to lay. Like it was the recovery was some shit. But I did it over April vacation, so I
Smart.
was able to go back to school.
Smart.
You know what I mean? After April break, so it only took like maybe 3 or her recovery was much quicker. So like
Yeah.
after 2 days, she was better.
Why, is she younger?
No, we're the
No,
same
she
age.
didn't
She's a
have the
year
same
younger, but she just had implants put in.
She had an implant
Does
and
she
a
have
lift.
kids or anything? or-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she has
didn't know
two
that.
older. Yeah, she has 2 older kids. They're older. But we were just talking because she was like, bro. So she's in Atlanta, so she sees all the nicest titties, right? So she's like, I want to get like the high profile. So we
I
send
just
each
noticed
other
we have
pictures.
a lot more watchers now.
That's
Keep
right.
Going.
Yeah.
Keep going with the titty talk.
That's right.
Janet's boobies.
Listen, I don't care what anyone says. Get the fucking plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few
Really?
friends who recently just got lipo.
Yeah, but I'm a
Them
guy.
bitches look like totally new people.
Yeah, but I'm a guy. I don't think
Okay,
that's
go
attractive
ahead.
at all.
There's this new thing called
I like natural beauty.
sculpture.
Yes, Michelle. The
I wanna
bumpy
look-
shit of Boyden Street. I thought I was gonna die. And then Chris is driving. I'm sorry. I'm like,
You said your stomach. You don't like your stomach.
Oh no, I'm gonna get lipo, I think.
I want to try the new thing called sculpture.
Yes.
Why are you guys so uncomfortable with your body?
Hey, Carol. Wait a minute. It's not about uncomfortable.
So who are you trying
No.
to
Because
impress then?
hold on, I still wear a bikini, fat stomach and all. I don't
Oh
give
no,
a fuck.
that's
Yeah.
DIY.
She doesn't
that's
care.
good.
However, if you got the money and somebody can suck that fat out,
Hell
who,
yeah.
who cares?
Yeah, but you don't realize. Well, obviously, if it gets botched or something, guys look at you. You're like, ugh.
that's not true, Steve.
I'm a guy. Trust me, I know.
So you be looking at
I was a porn star. Don't fucking tell
that's
me.
right.
Remember
about
Garth
that.
Brooks?
Remember Steve Diggler?
Yeah,
I forget about
Big
that,
Daddy long stroke. You know.
No, I don't
thank
know.
you.
I want
No,
to try
that's a-
that
That's
though.
a no, thank you.
I want to try the
No, thank you.
sculpture.
Listen,
What
you
is
go
what
first.
is the
I'm
sculpture,
telling
anyways?
you. So I have friends that have gone two of them in particular.
Because
And-
this is non-invasive.
no, and so listen, they went to. Oh my God, I don't want them to. I hope they're listening. I don't want them to, so that you'd see their names. But I'll find out where they went.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, that my one friend, who I love, if you saw. And it was only so she sent a picture to the group of her in October and then in March. The difference is fucking outstanding.
Oh my
And all
God.
she did was get lipo from her her sides,
Yep.
her back, and her stomach. And she said, "And that you don't go to. It's not full anesthesia." And she said that when she looked over and saw the canisters of fat that they took out,
Isn't it?
it's
It's-
fucking
it's
insane.
All right, if
insane.
it's not invasive, what do they do?
Suck it out.
Oh yeah,
Suck
with
it.
that little
So you-
long
They don't
rod, right?
use that anymore. They don't use it anymore. They use something
What?
else.
What
Well,
the-
some of
what-
them
what
are
is it?
some of them are laser.
Shit, I gotta think of the name.
Some
of
of
it.
What,
them,
like
like-
through the skin?
Bella. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
I know what you're
Oh, I
talking
know
about.
what you're
Sonobella.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking
That's
about.
where she went.
I think I did a video for
But
those guys.
it was expensive.
so
So
they
one of
have-
them was like 12 grand.
Oh,
But
so they
oh,
have
it's worth
cool,
it to me.
cool sculpture, which is used. They freeze it,
Freeze what?
freeze like the fat
cells.
fat
How
cells.
do they do that? Give you an ice belt?
Yeah, pretty much. They freeze it,
Wow.
and then they also have other ones
Keep the
that
double
use
D's.
heat.
Just saying.
They use heat. It's like laser.
Yeah.
Yes, there are all different ones now because people want less invasive stuff.
But why do you? I don't
What are you
get it.
laughing
I
at?
don't
Well,
get
because
it.
listen, you could go if you go fully under the knife. I also have friends who have had tummy tucks years and years ago, and them shits are still intact. Like they look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
you
a
can
tummy
tell who's
tuck-
real and who's fake, right?
Sometimes.
Listen, with these people, I would say no. I would say no. that you
I could
wouldn't
see
know.
maybe a tummy tuck, but I don't know.
Do you
But the
remember-
tummy tuck is completely different. Like
Right.
Right.
I don't mind that. I mean, not mind it, but I don't
Well, that's
care.
under the knife. That's
I mean, that's
invasive.
literally cutting you open, like right, reattaching your stomach muscles,
Yep.
cutting off.
Yep.
It's a lot.
like
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, you know.
All for looks.
Yeah, but I mean,
well,
looks are important.
We do it
No,
for
they're not.
ourselves so
That- those
we
are
feel
lies.
comfortable.
Yeah, but why though?
Those
because
are
we want
actually-
to
Why
feel
aren't you
comfortable.
comfortable with yourselves?
I am, but I would.
You're
wanna-
obviously not. You're getting.
I want
You
to.
don't even look like yourself anymore.
Those are lies.
Oh my
Who are
God!
you?
Yes, she does.
You look like a new co-host.
Those are lies. Listen, the difference is I have also friends. They get their lip. I
Oh,
will
I
not,
will not do that. I
anything
will
No,
to my
do not
face.
touch your
I
face.
will not touch
If you
my
do, you're
face.
kicked off the show. I don't give a shit. If
I
you're
am
getting
not
paid or
touching
not.
my face.
Whether you're getting
Kicked
paid
off
or
the
not.
show.
Not touching my face.
And I don't do it because I'm frightened,
Same.
right? Like I don't like, right? They and you know you can get
Looking
paralyzed.
like Samuel L. Jackson when they're
Oh.
done and shit.
Oh.
Right?
There was a movie
Some-
star. There's,
And then
that
just
is
start
messed
cussing?
up. Yeah, right.
I guess there was a movie star
F-bombs
from
everywhere.
a movie star from Dirty Dancing. She did that, and she couldn't
Yeah,
get another.
Her nose,
yeah.
Jennifer Grey.
After
Yeah.
that, she couldn't. You know.
Because no one recognized
No,
her.
she
No,
anymore.
lost.
exactly. Yeah,
she
exactly.
lost acting roles.
Yeah,
because her
that's
nose was smaller.
It wasn't even bad.
She, they didn't recognize her. Like she didn't obviously look the same, but
Right. She looks
it
nothing
it
like she
changed
used
her
to.
face. It
Nose
changed
jobs
her.
are fascinating.
It wasn't
They
bad
are.
though.
No, I mean I still think she's pretty,
I think
but
they did a good job on her, but she looks nothing
it's-
like what she used to look like.
it's interesting because she's still pretty, and it's
Yeah.
interesting that Hollywood is just like no.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh my
It has
God.
nothing to do with the skill. It's more about that,
Oh,
that
so
role that she
going
plays.
back to what you said, Steve. Why do you care about your looks? Right?
What? Because of Hollywood?
Oh,
Fuck
well,
Hollywood.
I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be going to Hollywood. anytime soon,
Exactly.
but-
So then why
Well,
do
you don't
care?
know. We may blow
Because
up
we
there.
want
You
to
going
feel
for a Vegas show or something? You guys have a residency?
just
or-
because it's important
for us.
what?
For us.
Yeah.
For who?
Us.
Yeah, but what does that do for
Makes
like,
us feel better about ourselves.
Yes.
why?
Because I don't
Who-
like
are you
some
trying to
things about
impress someone?
myself.
myself.
So what?
That's who you should be.
You can't get a
battling
fucking
against.
hobby?
I have several hobbies.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
shopping.
Yes.
I've recently took up my
What are you guys
home
so
renovations.
You guys so mortified by your own self you want to even diddle yourself?
Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
think
this
it's-
is
I
going
mean-
off
Wait, wait.
turn.
No, I just think
I mean,
it's
what the
wor-
fuck? I don't get it.
I just think it's worse for like, I think it's worse in like the teenage high school years because they, you know, their self esteem is so shot down. Cause
That's
they-
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the good news for them is all they got to do is stop eating for fucking 5 days and they lose like 20 pounds.
Damn.
So hey, kids, don't sweat it
when you
out.
get
what-
when you
Stop
when
eating
you're
those Doritos at lunch. You'll be good.
when you're a female and you look at food, you gain weight.
Yeah,
so-
you're looking at that burger and you gained 5
Yeah,
pounds, right?
it's like, damn.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I do know. I think that listen, if you don't want to do it, don't. Right. But if you want to
Right.
do it, who gives a fuck?
Right.
I
And
do.
if people
You
if
don't,
people
Stu.
have a comment, keep it to yourselves.
Nope.
No,
I'm-
I'd like
I'm
the
gonna say
comments.
something.
Because I think
Nah,
people
I
should
don't.
say
I'm
something.
calling it out.
But like, wait, it's your money, it's your body, and
It's your
you know what I mean?
business.
It's your business, and but the crazy part is so my husband, I send him before, like maybe once a month or so, or whenever I'll just send him the before pictures of my tits. He's like, oh God. And he'd be like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yup.
Look like those African women.
They were
Sparks shooting off the ground and shit.
They were absolutely deplorable.
Does he have to do this on the screen?
No, he doesn't have to do. He just, and I don't.
That's-
I would like to see his face when he's looking at it, but I just.
That's the new definition of a tummy tuck. You can just
That's it.
tuck them down.
It's awful. It's awful, and you just feel like, are you fucking kidding me?
Because you know what? Guys don't age like women do.
Yes, we do.
No.
I got.
'Cause
She just told me to get Botox
Yeah,
this
but you're-
morning.
Well,
Your-
that's because Steve,
your boobs
I
aren't
thought
saggy.
you were high.
So what's that have to do with crow's feet?
Well, it's like you have bags under your eyes right now. Perhaps
Because
you
I'm
need a
fucking
filler.
tired of you, Jen. I'm tired.
Oh
Maybe you just
my
need,
God.
maybe you need a filler.
Not for nothing, but I knew you were going to be tired today.
I'm
He's
always
always,
tired.
You
tired.
already knew that was coming.
Yes.
He's always tired.
No, actually, these bags are permanent now. Maybe I should get surgery.
Well, do you know they have surgery for that?
They
Yes,
do?
and-
I'm gonna jump right
you
on
know
that.
what, Steve?
Use a filter.
That's some bullshit.
No, really, there's surgery for that.
Well, all right. Just how wasn't Preparation H under there, so they're not so.
I heard about that
bad.
before.
Wait, that really works?
No, it really works.
Yes,
That
it does. It
It
tightens.
does. A lot of movie
It
stars and stuff
does.
they do that.
I'm sorry.
That's exactly it.
Are
It tightens
cucumbers
your.
over the eyes?
I don't know.
Maybe we should take the preparation and put it over your whole body because you're an asshole right now.
Oh.
Damn!
Sound effects. You got sound effects?
I love that for me. I love that. Well, do you think if I rub it on my stomach, it'll shrink?
Try
I
it.
wonder.
I'm taking
It'll
it before.
tighten it up.
Here's what we're doing. I'm going to go buy some. I'm going
Then
to
you
take
can
a
start a
before and after.
TikTok trend.
Take a before and after, and I'm going to rub it on my stomach and
Okay.
see if it shrinks.
All right.
That's a good
remember-
idea.
Yes. No, I'm serious.
You got to record.
I will
every
fucking
day.
will.
It's not
Every day.
lethal. It's yeah.
I know it's not lethal. Thank
I
God.
think well, listen, it only lasts for like a day or so.
True.
It's not like you know what I
It's
mean.
not going to be forever because
I
you
wonder,
have to keep
I
applying.
probably need like a whole tub. Do they sell like a tub of
Like
it?
a Crisco
I don't
tub.
think so.
I need a
You gotta go to
vat.
Costco. Go to Costco.
unless you,
No, it'd be like 9 tubes in one.
but
So that's
unless
what I
you
need.
like go to
Scented.
the company.
Aren't you glad you're a guy?
Oh,
I need
Yeah.
a
You
whole
don't have to go
vat.
through all
Let's-
let's really process here.
You wanna leave,
Steve, you might
Max?
be onto something. I'm
Me
going
and Max
to,
are leaving right now.
I'm
Okay,
literally gonna say,
bye.
It's turning into the girl talk
I'm
anyway.
literally gonna see if it works because it might work,
I know.
and it's less expensive.
Exactly. You want to
But
save
people,
money.
imagine the cashier though.
Like, bitch, you
They
better
don't.
not
What the
They
fuck
don't
is-
need to know.
She got a lot of ass burn
Or
going
I
on.
can just say, "Oh, I have a lot of assholes at work."
That's a good one.
Or you say you work at a group home or something.
right?
So you may have already said this, and I missed
I'm
this.
dealing with a lot of assholes today, so I just
One for
well,
each
how about this?
asshole.
Bring it up and mind your own fucking
All right,
business.
Max. I'm sure.
Exactly.
I'm
Let,
sorry,
let
Max.
And I,
Max.
just, I know you probably
Yes,
brought,
Michelle, I will.
you probably brought this up, and I missed it in the conversation. But is it covered by insurance?
No, it is not.
No, 'cause
Although
it's cosmetic.
hold on
If
a second.
if it was, there'd be a whole lot more
Yeah.
women
No,
doing
but
it.
let me
Does it
tell
go
you
under,
something.
Does it go under? Yeah.
So if you go to get like a reduction,
Yep.
and then there will. So if you can prove,
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's like right that
Health-wise.
it's back problem
Yes.
issues,
Right.
or sometimes under hernia surgeries, if you can prove it's not an abdominoplasty they give you, but they will do something similar to
Yes.
one if you have like a hernia,
Right.
But
It's
you have to like have a
health-wise.
doctor that will be able to code it right and
Yep.
so that it's covered.
But
And
like,
my doctor,
You can
bitch,
always
I
grease
can't
the
even get her
palm,
to give me
too.
Ozempic.
Is there something on there the policy
She's
though,
an
like with
asshole.
cosmetic or something like
no,
that?
cosmetic is never covered by insurance.
Never.
Because that's your choice. It's
Why do
not
you
a
think
health.
there's so many people walking around with raggedy ass teeth that they could get veneers, right?
That's just like
Well, how
an
about-
eyesight, right?
How about the ones
Yeah.
that get like sex changes? Like, do
Oh.
they?
That's not covered.
Well, that's actually can be.
It can
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
If it depends on how it's coded.
Oh.
And it depends on no, I'm
No, I'm
serious.
serious, yeah, no.
It depends on how
Interesting.
long you've been going and seeing a mental health professional.
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't
the
know.
more you know,
Right.
by
Yes.
Jen.
Yes.
But think about it though. If you have like even if you have a child like someone that's young, right? Like
Right.
17, 18 and they have documented history. That's why seeing a shrink is important.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just like for Social Security.
I
Yep.
think Michelle's mortified.
No, I think Michelle is taking down notes. I can give you names of surgeons, like because more people want surgery than you know. They just
Absolutely.
nobody
All right,
talks
so tell me
it.
about this back thing.
And
So,
so you do
okay.
you do your homework.
No,
right,
what
with
is
these
it? Is it a
doctors?
surgery?
it begins
I'm
with a
talking to
B.
you. You brought it up.
It's not. It's probably in. Yeah.
I can't
Steve.
pronounce the word. It's like blarstomy or something
fine.
like
So
that.
But what is it? Like an
It's-
injection?
It's
What
like
is it?
because these become fat pockets,
Yes.
Okay.
and they suck them out basically.
With a needle or
Yes.
something? Okay.
Well, I do have someone who
And if
similar had
somebody-
a similar surgery, and her fucking eyes look amazing.
Okay,
I could give
So,
you the name
yeah.
of her surgeon.
yeah, because that my friend had that done, and her eyes look awesome.
Do you have?
Oh, I'm sorry,
do you
Steve.
get
What's the
skin
matter? You
tags?
don't like
I
the
don't
way you
give a
look?
shit, honestly.
Do you,
What?
get, do you have skin tags? Do you get skin tags?
I don't think so.
Some-
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
A lot of people get those.
Don't
Yeah.
You can get those older in
Oh,
life.
let's
Yeah.
not talk about skin tags.
I know.
They're gross.
They are gross,
and
but
people
everybody-
wrap them in dental floss and then rip them
Oh
I
out.
know.
yeah, yeah. You're
Oh.
supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed
No,
to.
you're supposed to go to a dermatologist and get them taken off.
No,
Yes.
No,
it's not
you-
covered.
No,
It's not
no,
covered.
No,
The
when I
same
went
people
to-
that are fucking doing witchcraft are doing that.
No, when I
Steve.
went-
No,
when-
thank you.
When I went for my physical, I had one on my back and they
Oh
removed
no,
it.
no,
Oh, don't they freeze them off or something like
Yes,
that?
yes, they
yeah,
freeze
they
them and
freeze
cut
it
'em.
off.
Max,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
We are not.
With
We
your
are
shirt
not
off
doing
with
that.
warts.
We are not doing that. Talk
I
about.
think I just.
Talk about some
Thank you,
plastic
Vicky.
surgery, Jen. Come on.
All right, enough with the titty talk. What do we got today?
Max,
That's what-
shirt
Now that
off
we
with-
spent 40 minutes on talking
because
about
it's important.
It is important.
to you guys.
She's happy about.
I think you have some
she's
female
happy about-
followers that are.
She's happy
and
about.
wanna
some
know.
males that are
Okay,
taking
look,
down
we jumped
documentation.
I know males too.
First of all, since we've talked about this, our views went up. So
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how about
so
that,
there.
Steve?
yes,
Yes.
we've never hit the double mark.
Meaner,
Yeah,
meaner,
right.
meaner.
Don't think that we all don't know someone out in these streets that had some secret male surgery. They had a fucking. They went and got.
Can I get a ball lift?
I'm sure they have that.
or
Come on.
penile implants? They
Yes,
have.
they do.
I know they have that, but a ball lift? So it doesn't
You-
look
you
like
know
a punching
what?
bag anymore?
There's
You could be the
Oh
first.
God.
Are you a fan, Jen? Are you a fan of body piercings?
It depends. Depends. I
It
mean, I
depends on how
here-
low you go.
And what is pierced?
Yes.
Well, you can pierce pretty much anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How
I'm
low
like-
can you go?
I just wonder what happens, right? Like
I
that Prince
know.
Albert. You know what I mean? That's a little
Don't
strange.
pick on me. Don't
I don't
pick
know if
on
I
me.
want that bar in my vagina.
Ouch.
What if it fell off?
Exactly.
What if the part of it fell
Oh,
off?
The
Ooh.
ball part.
God.
Yeah.
Sex brought me to the ER. That-
Yeah, did you ever see that show?
show.
People find like
Yes,
some
that
weird
is
shit in
Bro, they're doing some weird shit out in
cans
these
of
streets.
Coke and shit.
It's
Like,
like,
how the hell did that happen?
Hot
What are you
dogs.
doing?
Yeah.
Frozen shit that
Yeah.
expands. Hello, people. It gets warm. It expands.
No, I mean like with piercings too. You've seen people they got those holes in their cheek and you can see their teeth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
awesome.
we
It's
went out
easy to
to
eat that way.
I
we
Imagine
went out to dinner
imagine
the
getting
other
a
day.
blowjob with.
Listen, we went out to dinner the other night,
jizz
and
starts coming. It looks like a sprinkler.
there was a girl, a woman. Listen, there was
All
a
right, go ahead.
girl that had 2 diamond studs right here, one on each side.
Wow, that,
I
that
was
must
like,
have hurt.
I'm thinking how that's
Or their
gotta
ears.
hurt.
Yeah.
How about their ears? They're like this. They're like they
Oh,
look-
the
Oh, with the
gauges?
gauges?
Those are
yeah, they
gauges.
look, yeah, they look like Fruit Loops.
I just don't think they ever
gross.
go back to normal. Right? That's
I don't think
No,
they do.
they get stretched
Some
out.
people are into that though. Hey,
just like vaginas.
They look like vaginas on the end of their.
it all it used to
There's
be-
a surgery for that too.
Exactly.
All right, that's enough. What do we got? You want to go? Who wants to go first?
about
Julie or Max?
Did you ever have the nose ring?
Oh
too?
wait, you got stuff
I
today,
have a
right?
whole bunch of shit.
All right.
Okay,
Go
go.
ahead.
But wait, she's gonna be last because hers
Well,
Just
like
go-
Max, if he's got stuff
hers
that's
goes
No,
on.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
no, but
No,
you
it's
might-
gonna be these two first.
Okay,
'Cause
go
she goes on a
first.
But
tangent.
also, he might like a couple things are like what's been happening, like some
Right.
updates.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they
it
might
be-
piggyback
right?
off
Yes.
each other.
Yeah.
But I bet you
All
no
right,
one's
so
talking
you
about
go,
major
Julie.
story.
Julie
All
Julie
right.
has useless. Is it
I
useless?
love my useless stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
See, Michelle said she loves us. Nothing's off
I
limits.
know.
So, Steve, we can talk about your hemorrhoids all day.
Woo, woo.
And your balls that look like,
Do you
what'd you
use
say,
tucks?
punching bags?
Did you,
Bringing it back for your hemorrhoids, get Preparation H.
Who the fuck said I had hemorrhoids?
No, your eye
do you
hemorrhoids.
use tucks?
Iroids? I got iroids.
Your eye
Yes.
That might
Oh,
work. What are
bless
those,
your heart.
those tux patches?
Yeah. Oh, that might work. Max.
Try that.
You know, I always call you an idiot, but I think that'll work.
Hey,
You gotta try.
I can put them on the inside of my belly buster.
I will.
Listen.
I will
Whoa.
wear them next
Listen.
week on the show.
See what I swear to fucking Christ,
listen,
Steve, they're gonna
There
work.
you
listen,
go.
listen. A
That's
broken
gonna
clock
work.
is usually right twice a day. So
Right.
they're okay.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
He said that before.
Look at you with the third grade jokes. Oh.
Better than my dad.
All right,
jokes.
go ahead. Go ahead,
All right.
Julie. What do you got?
So what
They
I found
definitely
was duty to retreat.
Ew, she said duty.
What are we, Beavis and Butthead?
Talk about third grade. Right?
All right.
Settle down. Beavis.
Connecticut is not a stand your ground state.
Correct.
True.
This means that a person has a duty to retreat from a confrontation if they can do so safely before resorting to the use of force, including deadly force.
Right.
The rationale for this is to de escalate and avoid dangerous situations and unnecessary violence. So, the Connecticut statute states that the use of deadly force is only justifiable if a person believes such force is necessary to protect themselves or others, and if they can't retreat to complete safety, also known as the Castle Doctrine. So, their key elements are imminent threat, a person or someone else is facing immediate threat or it's about to occur. Future threats do not qualify. Necessity, the use of force is necessary to prevent or stop the imminent threat of harm. Proportionality, the level of force used in self-defense must be proportionate to the level of threat faced.
That makes sense.
Deadly force should only be used in response to a threat of death or serious bodily injury. Duty to retreat if it can be done safely, and then reasonable belief. Connecticut emphasizes these factors must be based on a person's reasonable belief if those beliefs turn out to be incorrect.
What I always wondered is why some like police officers they shoot obviously or whatever, and most of the times the victims get hit in the chest and stuff. I was just wondering why they don't like someone, because sometimes a lot of times like someone will be coming after an officer with a knife or something.
Yeah.
How come they don't just take out their legs or something like that? You know what I mean? There's nothing against. I just don't know the procedure. But why don't they do that? Like,
I don't know, but I have some examples.
Well, I think too, this is very interesting
because that's what I would do. I'd rather
I do
them.
wonder that,
I
too.
would rather them not be able to walk for the rest, so they have to suffer rather than killing them.
Yep.
But I think, listen, so you also have to, I think this is
And
important
I know
for
there's
people.
a tension thing there, but
Absolutely. But I
Right.
think this is also important for homeowners to know, because the more people that are owning guns,
Yep.
right? Someone can break in your house and you will be held liable if
Yep.
you shoot them.
Yep.
Because you have to. So just say you hear
Yep.
like
Right,
the,
you're
like
still
the glass.
liable if
you
someone breaks
into
your house?
150% you are.
Yes,
And Carol,
100%.
fuck
my
that, I'm
friend,
shooting that motherfucker.
No,
you
you're
cannot.
held
So my
liable.
friend Carol,
I'm
she's a
going to jail
bondsman.
then.
I'm quite sure she could speak to it, but it's
I
like
haven't.
It is very, very important to know that as a gun owner, you do not have the right in the state of Connecticut to just shoot someone because they come on
Not
your
even
property.
like in the leg
No.
or anything?
So
It's,
here,
stand
listen.
your
All
ground.
right, listen to Julie.
Examples of when self-defense may be justifiable in Connecticut. A person defending themselves against someone who broke into their house, especially if intruder is armed or behaving violently.
Which I would think if they're breaking
But,
into your
but
fucking
listen,
house.
not immediately, right? You hear the glass break, you
Oh,
come
I see.
downstairs. Do you know
You
what I'm
think they're
saying?
just trying to
They-
rob you and they're out.
Right,
Okay.
right.
A person physically stopping an assault on
Vicky, we're all
themselves
going to jail.
or someone
we are.
else using force proportionate to stop the attacker. If accosted in a public place and unable to safely walk away, a person can defend themselves if they reasonably feared serious bodily harm.
Okay.
When it's not justifiable is using force to retaliate or avenge a prior wrong, provoking a fight,
Okay.
or using excess force beyond what is necessary to stop the threat,
I see what
and
you're
then
saying.
failing to retreat if you can do so safely.
Yes.
Yep.
But I think it's
That's a
because
white people
there-
problem.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't waiting for all that shit. I'm not going to sit there and analyze the situation.
That's us problem. That's us white people problem.
not you bringing it to race, Steve, which that's what I totally love.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not going to sit there and
I-
analyze the fucking, like,
I
is
totally
this guy
appreciate-
going to fucking be
I
my
totally
ass?
appreciate- but
This
black
white
man,
person isn't either.
Like,
but
I would expect my wife to shoot someone's ass if she's home by herself.
yes.
Hell yeah.
But as the black guy, I need you to see they're coming for you.
My wife would get away with it, but I wouldn't.
100%, sir. I love that you were trying to use that. Don't use the black guy defense. The black guy defense usually never works.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Right?
you're right.
Except don't. Except just please don't.
But some of my best friends are white.
Right. Oh no, you don't. I have white friends.
It's okay for me to say that.
I love you for that. That's fucking awesome. I can't be prejudiced. I have white friends. I can't be held responsible. I have white friends. I'm married to a white lady. For Christ's sake, my kids are half white.
Right.
I demand justice. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I could never get into an officer's face and do
And
all
you're
that
probably
shit.
high, and they'll look at the bags on your eyes and be like, "Sir, you want to be influenced? Did you not?
I know I always look high, but I'm not.
Did you not take the show's advice and use the Tux pads?
Oh, goodness gracious.
You gotta.
You got to remind me, do I want to try that? That's a,
Off to jail you go.
Okay, well, I'll text you at the end of
the
the
No,
show.
because we're gonna
Go
bring them
get
in and we're gonna
Tux.
use them, and we'll see because you only have to use it for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Max is about to pee his pants because he has to say something.
Oh,
No,
what?
I was like, no.
You want a
it's-
safety
no,
pin?
No.
Oh.
Good.
What is that?
or
To
n-
to put it
clothespin?
to put
I meant a
close his
clothespin, that's
urethra
what I- yeah.
to close the
Yeah.
penis hole. Yuck.
Well, he said he has to gonna piss his pants, so I said
Oh,
I'll give him a
I didn't know.
clothespin.
She said I was going to piss my pants.
I know.
Boop.
So, Steve, I'm sure you guys, are you done?
Are you done?
Oh.
I'm saving
Not
some
are you
stuff.
done?
Okay.
That was it for today. How's that?
Are you done, Julie?
So,
We got 12 minutes, so go
so
ahead.
Steve, I know you heard this story. This is a local story, Bristol story that I want to bring up. Okay.
You don't want to bring it up.
But you
No.
just did.
No, I'm going to bring it up.
Oh,
No, but I'm
okay. All
saying-
right, go ahead.
Okay. So
Please get it right, though. Please, let's have the facts
All right,
correct.
right. No. The story about the geese.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
yeah.
Simple solution, but yeah, I'll let people argue about that on Bristol
How
Talks.
they packed the town hall.
I was gonna go, but
Yeah.
They packed the town hall.
what
Yeah.
was the final decision on that, anyways?
I didn't know.
So can I ask what? Because I have a real time story about what happened to my mother's friend who lives. So if you go up Lakewood Road, my
Yep.
mom lives in the Bergen building,
Yep.
and it is across the street from Lakewood Park, and
Yep.
geese are constantly.
yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So
This is more about the droppings on the sidewalk.
Right.
oh,
and
that's
then-
what they're complaining about.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
want to annihilate them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
According,
Or-
according to Bristol Talks, kids are dying and shit.
But now
well,
here's the
I
thing.
will tell you that my mom's friend, who must have been 75 at the time, he didn't understand how geese work, and a
Yep.
whole family was.
Oh.
He revved his engine and sped up, thinking that they would go quicker, and fucking ran them over. And he was arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And literally heavily fined. And
Oh
the-
my God.
the motherfucker was like 100, right? And my
Well-
mom's like, "You don't understand, Mr. Moses." I was like, "Ma, but what was he thinking?" She's like, "He thought that the engine would scare them." Ma, what?
My God.
They're not people.
What- so what's your solution?
My solution is they make these things that deter birds. They use
Yep.
them in airports.
Yep.
They
Yes.
shoot sound waves.
Yep.
They've tried different things like using, I think, other kinds of birds and all this
Right.
other shit. I haven't heard one person say anything about these sound wave things.
Yes.
All they are is they're little machines. You
Yep.
stick them in the ground. It shoots off these sound waves that geese don't like.
But can I ask a question? So they're saying kids are dying?
That's
Those are lies.
Basically,
Because
I'm like,
this-
well, who lets their
Or
kid
they're
eat?
messing up the monuments, or they're
I could see-
walking and their pets
well,
are
how
getting it
are
on
kids
their.
dying?
Are-
So
No, that's the mentality of some
Oh,
people.
I
So
was going to
listen,
say,
so
wait a
on our
second.
campus, the Chase. Remember, we're on the old Chase
Right,
Collegiate
yes.
campus, and they have this ginormous pond, and those geese fuck up everything.
Yes.
I'm
Mhm.
talking about, and my principal is like, we can't. They're
Mhm.
here, right? And so the maintenance people, it is their job. They are
To just clean it up.
consistently
Yep.
just cleaning it up.
That's what they're saying.
but
They're
it-
on the monuments. They're tired of
Just
cleaning
clean
that.
it.
Well,
But-
yeah, on top of like if you use the sound thing, like I said, it's not going to hurt the geese.
Yeah.
It just prevents them from not going there,
Yep.
and everybody's happy.
But
They
I
can
don't
just move on
understand-
to the next lake.
Can
But
you-
also, what is the big deal if there's some poop on a monument?
Well,
Exactly.
that's
on
because
a-
it's supposed
and there's
to be
a lot
neat,
of
you know.
walkers, and I guess people are pissed off.
Yeah,
about
which
that.
I can understand. It makes it look sloppy and shit.
Exactly, but this is why is this an issue now?
It's
how
wildlife.
Long,
I
how
know.
long? How long has that
I
pond?
know.
So
Right.
How long that has that pond and the geese been there? You
I
what
know.
mean?
Ever since I lived
So
in
the
Bristol,
issue, they had the same issue in Britain. They got rid of the water.
How about it's the geese's house?
It
Like,
is.
Right.
Why are we
Or how-
fucking with their house?
That's
Exactly.
not
it's
you.
illegal anyways to kill
Right.
geese.
And they were here first. Who cares?
Right.
If you
Right.
want to get rid of the solution, get rid of the
Or how
water.
about get
Oh,
a
we can't
treadmill
get
or go
rid-
to the gym?
Exactly.
My office is right on the river, and it's
Excuse me, Miss Bougie.
I love that for you.
That's
Thank
what.
you.
That's like with
and
the.
it's literally it's geese are there all the time.
That's the same thing with the bears. Everybody,
Yeah.
bears. They were here first.
Yep.
Just
Right.
wanna snuggle them.
Hello. They were
Right.
here first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I
right.
don't know.
You know
it's
what I'm
weird.
saying?
But here. Can I just say something?
Yes.
Nobody gives a fuck about what's happening in the community with kids.
Right,
Right.
but they care
Right.
about
No,
geese.
it's the
But yet,
geese that are the
you
problem.
literally have
They
a
care
packed
about
house
geese.
You can pack a
over
house
the
of
fucking geese.
That makes
Right.
that.
Oh well, you got geese shooting people. You got geese.
I mean,
But
this
wait,
is
well, let's
messed
talk
up.
about what's happening with like attendance policies. What
Right.
nobody
This is
goes
messed up.
to the
They
fucking
can-
board of ed meetings, but you
I
want to
know.
worry about
Right.
geese?
They were.
See how messed up this
It was
country is.
standing
This-
room,
this-
Jen. It was standing room only.
Yeah, that's weird
That
to
is-
me.
This
It's
totally
Standing room
weird.
only for geese.
I would have not even if I was. I'd be like, I'm sorry. this is-
Hopefully, they were supporters of the geese.
Yes.
wait.
Yeah, but hello.
Do you think there
you're-
was like a giant goose out there? Like
They're gonna
we want justice.
Oh, if I found
No justice. No.
Somebody
peace,
was dressed
no
in a geese
justice.
no geese,
Bro,
no justice, no geese.
no justice, no geese. No,
I
justice.
just-
Why
no
aren't they
geese.
doing
Why
this
aren't
for
they
the
dro-
kids?
Why isn't someone dressed as a goose? And they're like,
I
bro,
would do it if I could find
federal
one.
law protects
Okay,
us.
they're gonna get rid of one batch. You don't think
fuck?
another batch? Is
Yeah,
gonna-
as long as there's water, you're gonna have geese.
They got to get rid of the water.
Yeah, exactly. Get rid of
If
the
you
water,
build it,
or
they will
use the,
come.
or use
that
the
what they
sound
said?
things.
Oh, you think there's only 7 geese in this world?
I know you can use the sound waves. You get to keep the water, and you get to keep.
my
You know,
Or how about we just move on to something else?
Yeah,
that's
what
How
else
about
you got?
something that is really
All right,
No,
what
no,
else
no,
you
but
got,
no, I mean,
Max?
like the town. Like, why is this on the
Right.
docket to even discuss? Sorry,
because
it's nature.
it's not the town that brought it up. It's people that
We
brought
got
it up.
potholes everywhere,
Oh my
but they're
God.
worried about the geese.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
That should like be. I'm sorry.
And
that
well,
should
on
be
top of
last
that,
on
those
the
sound
list.
wave machines that I told you about,
Yeah.
those are only $150 each.
Maybe you should chime in and say that.
I did, and no
Oh.
one said anything
Okay.
because they
You
don't
know
have
the
a fucking
geese.
answer
You know
for
the
it.
geese save the geese T-shirts are coming. You know.
Really? I'll buy one.
Oh.
Well, let's all buy one.
I think our job next time is to dress up as geese,
There you go.
and that's what we go out there and
no,
do.
no, we'll get shot.
No, because our blackface will show
Yeah,
through.
we'll be the ugly ducklings.
Oh, but as Julie pointed out, it's not stand your ground, so at least we'll know there'll be some repercussions for shooting us.
That's true.
Can't shoot the black geese. I wonder.
All right,
can
what
you
else you
shoot the
got,
white
Max?
ones?
All
So
right.
did you guys see the story? This happened in Brazil, where this lady, I don't know if she was a caretaker or what. She literally brought a dead body to the bank in a wheelchair.
Oh, I saw that.
Wait, for what?
It's
Oh
right-
my God.
look, it's right
For a
here.
loan.
What, to get money up?
Yes, to have
For
him
a
sign.
loan.
Let me see
They're
that.
sitting in a wheelchair.
Let me
Bro,
see.
He's legitimately dead.
Max,
That's
can I see?
so
Yes.
fucked up.
I was like,
What
are
the
you
fuck is wrong with people?
to get a loan?
To get a loan.
That is.
And the teller got suspicious because his head's going like,
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the suspicion? Not the fact that he
right?
totally looked. Well, like a weekend at Bernie
What the
situation.
Exactly.
you know?
I
People
know.
have lost their
Who
minds.
does
Isn't
that?
that crazy?
Uncle,
I was
and
just
she's
like,
Uncle,
what
Uncle,
is
Uncle, all
happening?
you have to do is sign here. It's
Yeah.
okay. He's
And
you know,
so,
Yeah.
I think I might
To
be
get a loan.
speechless.
to get a loan.
There's something wrong with people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was dead for an hour.
Only an
Oh,
hour?
well, at least it's only an hour.
Right.
Well, he's-
Wasn't
God
like
damn.
preserving him in some freezer.
Oh.
'Cause
That's
that'd be a
fucked up,
Well,
man.
then he would go there with like frost on him, so that would
Right,
really
right.
give it
Well,
away.
you could defrost him first.
True point.
Right? He doesn't have to.
Jacked up, man.
Yes.
Ugh.
What else
crazy.
you got, Max?
So these
Anything?
Diddy memes. Did you see the one I sent you?
I think I'm.
No.
I'm
done with- done
I'm
with-
moving over into like a level of concern, right? Because it's
Oh.
all
Now
of the,
you are?
No. Well,
now things are coming out.
but I just worry about everybody that is now like
Right?
And notice, not one
Ooh.
person is responding
Nope.
no.
except
who's
Meek
There's
Mill.
more and more people.
Like bless his heart, Meek Mill. I saw your little stick legs, okay? So I knew that there was something suspicious about you by those legs.
Why?
That's crazy.
Oh my God!
Was
They
Justin
look
I
Bieber
got
good.
involved
stick
too?
legs.
Well, so Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
wait, he was on my list. So
No,
Chris,
no, sorry, go ahead.
so Chris shows me this video that surfaced of him allegedly
Oh, with-
giving Odell Beckham a professional in the fucking
Huh?
yes, sucking his
That's so
dick in the
sad.
fucking
Wait, is this a real video?
allegedly. And I've been trying to debunk
Why
it.
is it? I mean, does it show anything like the
Well,
blurred out face? Or
No,
anything?
he turns around and his lips are wet, and Odell is.
Are you
no-
fucking?
bro? Chris showed it to me. I,
I
was like,
would say I want to see this video, but I don't want to see it. at the
No,
same
you
time.
wanna
I said to
see
my
it to
husband,
see if
please
it's
tell me
real.
this isn't real.
I
He's
know,
like,
it's disgusting.
I don't know, and I died because I'm a Bieber fan.
So am I.
I'm a
And
Bieber fan
Odell.
too. Not
Not,
anymore.
not
though.
that I don't want you sucking Odell's dick. That's fine,
I know.
Justin. However,
I don't want it publicized.
but here's the thing. But listen,
Oh my god,
but
man!
but
I didn't know
then-
that shit still
no,
happens.
but listen.
Yep.
But it also talks about when he was younger that he was under Diddy's tutelage.
Same
and
as what's his name?
Usher,
Usher.
right? And so I
Mhm.
I think that he's clearly disturbed. Like
Oh,
there's
God,
something
yeah.
happening with him, right?
Uh-huh.
And all along, the drugs,
Yeah.
the excessive partying, like, and so I'm
Mhm.
wondering, like, what? I don't know. What
And
are we doing?
I know when you
I-
have that kind of money and power, what makes?
And where is he now? He's hiding somewhere in.
No, he's not hiding.
Mm,
Who?
he-
Justin?
No.
Did he?
Diddy.
No, he
No,
was just
he's
riding
not.
a bike
Yeah.
out in Miami.
He's not
Yeah.
hiding anymore.
Oh, so
he
there's
was,
not-
Yeah,
but he's
he'll-
not.
it'll
Well, because-
it'll make him look guilty. That's
No, no, no.
why.
I don't think that he cares about the guilt. Here's what I think. When those feds busted into his house and saw that he had hidden cameras in every single room, including the bathroom, I think he has videos and the receipts on so many
find anything
famous
yet, or
people.
no?
Oh, I think they found a plethora
How come they
of shit.
haven't said anything?
Because I don't think that they can. I think that
because of the investigation. Is that why?
I think because there's just so many important famous people with money
Oh,
that I think
yeah.
that literally they're just pulling the strings.
Yep.
That's what I truly
a good
believe
point.
that. I think that, right? Like Diddy's no dummy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he knew that one day this was going to come to fruition. Like, hello,
Why
sir.
do they call him Diddy?
I don't know. Diddly? Diddy?
shit, diddly.
He's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
I think he always knew, right? That there was going to be some bullshit.
That's just fucking gross.
But not listen. You want to have some sexcapade? That's great. No one cares. But bro,
Right.
like
Kids.
that's
That's the part where you
you're
draw
a
the
sex
line.
trafficker.
then,
Right.
Yeah, not only that, it's the power thing. Even if you were an adult, just
Vicky,
knowing,
that's right.
Oh, I'll
The
cut you a
bathrooms.
record if you suck my, you know what?
Yes.
That's-
And but here's the thing: how many people went down that rabbit hole
Right.
and were like, "Fuck it, let's
too
be
many.
famous."
Right.
Did you hear of Quiet on Set? It's
Yes, I
the-
saw that.
The documentary.
Listen, so I'm gonna watch that today.
Oh, you didn't see it yet? I saw it.
for Nickelodeon. Oh my
No.
god!
Yeah, I
oh,
saw
that,
that.
with the yeah, okay.
Yep.
With
But
the-
I've been too busy, which I wanted to bring up. Right? Right.
Do
'Cause-
tell.
So listen.
go
So
ahead.
So I don't think so. Listen, I had a very interesting conversation with my son DJ yesterday, who left from DCF and went over to judicial, right? So he's now juvenile probation. So he and I, like for 2 hours, usually it starts out argumentative, right? Right. But it wasn't. It wasn't. But he was just telling me the level of mental health and the inability of Connecticut to keep kids safe, to create programs that are truly rehabilitative or are truly working towards the goal of making sure kids are going to be okay, like eventually out of the system. He said he's so backlogged that 2 days of the week, like there's literally 70, he's in court. He's like, Ma, I'm there. And he just started, right? And so the only reason I think he's taking on a much bigger role than he should is because he has so much experience from, DCF. So
Right.
he was talking about one specific case about this one girl who keeps getting out and she keeps reoffending, blah, 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 threatens to do such things. So this morning, what pops up on my thing is the case of Jennifer and James, Crumbly, right? That they're the defendants in Michigan of the school shooter, and they are the first parents ever to
Oh,
be
yeah.
charged.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
But so wait, so I start watching it. And so just recently, a couple weeks ago, right before vacation, one of our teachers who's totally amazing, she's diligent, a student had drawn something on a paper that was completely inappropriate. She brings it to their attention, and the parent comes in and fucking reams her a new one. You're making this bigger deal. So then you start. So what happens is, right? You start digging deep, right? You think that this case on the surface, the kid went crazy, right? Because that's the assumption that school shooters just snap. When actually, when I did some investigating, only 6% of the kids that have gone on to shoot up schools or done a mass shooting, that there's been no evidence of any prior mental health disorders that were not either neglected by the parent. Yes, 6%. That means 94% of
Wow.
these kids that are so late. So
Yeah.
listen.
They have some type of background.
So
with,
here, so check this
Damn.
out. So I wrote this down, right? So they're the first parents to ever in the history to be charged. And so the prosecutor, she was previously a teacher. She was an English teacher for 3 years and then went to law school. So she took this case on because she said something doesn't make sense. Because the parents, right? So the parents called 911 and they play the 911 tape. And he's like, there's a school shooting. My gun is missing. I think it might be my son. So now they dig deeper and they go to investigate. So check this out, right? So he killed 4 students and 7 were injured, right? And the parents are being charged with gross negligence because they neglected the obvious signs of mental health, and he was calling out for help. But not just that, they ended up 6 days before he did the shooting. They bought him a gun.
Right.
They then took him to the gun range,
yeah.
right? And
I
it's
saw the
all on
mother.
video.
Right. I saw the mother doing that. Yep.
So
My God.
the mother talks about, oh, well, he expressed signs of anxiety, but nothing, just anxious about graduating. So On 11/26, the dad buys the gun. The son then posts a picture on Instagram. On 11/27, he goes to the gun range, right? And then they have, and it's the prosecution was able to go back,
The
look at-
timeline.
right?
Yep.
And watch him on the gun range. They're like, he looks like a professional. 11/29, the school leaves a voicemail about the son looking at like bullets, right? Like looking up bullets. The mom then sends text messages to him. What are you doing? You got to make sure you don't get caught, right?
Make sure you
So
don't
then,
get caught.
wait a second. Then the mom and dad start texting regarding the dangerous, like, he's like, well, he takes a pic. The school had taken a picture. He did it like on a test, and he drew like guns. I want to shoot this place up. So the counselor then calls the parents. They then respond, and they come in, and they're all on video saying, yes, your child needs to be. He needs to see a counselor.
Right.
He's
Be
reporting,
looked
right?
at. Mhm.
The parents say, no, we're not doing this. They then
They straight out said
straight
no?
out said no, they don't believe it. They then go home, right? Or then in the way, start texting the son with screenshots of the picture of the test. What's going on? He's like, wait, what? I'm just leaving lunch. And she's like, well, you can talk to us. It's okay. We won't judge. 9 minutes later, he shoots up the whole fucking school. So he goes, so he had already planned it, had it in his bag, and the dad had dropped him off at school that day before. So the prosecution, they go down this rabbit hole of looking at all the parents' news feed, their Facebook page. It's insane what they found, right? That the mom, like all sorts of information that the mom was having an affair, there was sexual deviance. She said, but we're reviewing 5,000 pages of text messages and Facebook messages. Not once is their child mentioned. Nothing.
Wow.
And then they're on videotape saying we had a gun, it was hidden under clothes. The mom, he's never gotten in trouble. Meanwhile, the school has been telling you, bro, he's been
Right.
He had a detailed journal that was sitting out on his desk. They never looked at it. He had 30 pages of like a manifesto in his book bag, right?
Damn, that's holy
right,
shit.
saying that he wanted to shoot up the school.
This
Text
is
messages
prepared.
with his friend. The friend never said anything. The
Really?
friend- no, nothing. No one.
I didn't know all that happened.
I didn't
It's
either.
insane.
Oh my
And so,
God.
So I only say this to bring about. So then I start looking it up. That the instances of kids being or reporting to either a school personnel or family members, 220% has gone up in the past year alone.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The reports of, right? So I just think that it is our job because now the parents, right? They're being investigated, not only investigated, being charged. The school, because while the school took a step to call the parents, they didn't notify the police. They didn't call social services. They didn't take a step further. So all I'm saying is parents, go through your kids' shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And it's so funny. So the prosecutor, when you're watching it, she's like, well, in his book bag, and he's like, I know what you're gonna say. Parents don't go through their kids' book bags, and it's so funny that I had just gone through Christopher's book bag yesterday, like right, not looking through his shit, but needing to looking for, and like there was snacks in there, not like, but
Right.
not right.
Right.
But I go through my kids' shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel
You need to, you think it's your responsibility to.
and so, but what this has done is it has completely set a precedence that parents are now responsible for any behavior, deviant behavior.
How old was that kid anyways?
He was 17.
Just made it.
Well, he's
I wonder
being
if he
charged
was-
as an adult.
Oh, right. But
But
I'm
when
wondering, if he was 18, would his parents
Yeah.
still be? That's what
That-
I'm
I don't
wondering.
think so because they're an adult then.
Right.
She did not. That's
That's
a good point.
though.
And listen, I
I'm
didn't.
smart, aren't I?
I would say so, not except for the bags on your
Right?
eyes.
Yeah, I would
Everything
say
but
so.
the bags
You
on
know,
your eyes.
it,
are
it
smart.
is 1 o'clock, guys. We do have to go.
Oh, but let her finish. Let her finish.
Yeah,
no,
but
so-
she'll go on all fucking
No,
day.
no, because I recognize we're a little over. But I only say this because if you have kids in school,
Yeah.
right, and if it is our responsibility, and
You should be talking to the camera.
oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I can't do that because it makes me get goosebumps.
But this is a moment. People should
Right.
be.
But I mean, listen, as a school counselor, and I'm apt to more go on the air of the caution of your kid is fucked up, you need help,
Exactly.
right? Only because I've worked in so many different settings. But you really, the fact of social media is kids can Google how to commit suicide.
Yep.
how to kill someone and get away with, like, it's very strange, and kids cannot function. And what my son said, so he was like, I'm like, remand him to detention. He's like, Mom, I have watched kids go to, in the past 2 months that I've been there, watch kids go to detention for 1 week and come out because there's no social media, no access to like beautifying themselves. He said they lose 15 pounds. They look like they're going to kill themselves. And I said, well, then it's our job to demand, right? Like they're demanding for the geese that we demand
No, you're
that,
right.
that you have programs in place to make sure that kids are getting the help they need in services. But you can't keep a kid out of fucking detention because you're worried that they won't get their social media.
Right.
And that's what's happening.
Right.
Check your kids' phones, right? If you see something that doesn't look right, you have to make sure like you have a responsibility to keep everyone else's kids safe,
Right.
but also to keep your own child safe. But here's the interesting part. This kid is alive. He was not killed because a lot of times the shooter's killed.
That's right. That's right.
And so, and the parents are such pieces of shit. They are calling on him as a witness to defend, in their defense, yes.
They're using their own child.
Yes, to say, well, yeah, they were good parents. They did what they were supposed to
Oh
do
my
to
God.
try to advocate for them to not be prosecuted.
Oh my God.
Well, there's one just recently that got stopped. He told his friend that what he was going
Yeah.
to do.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
His friend told.
Yep.
Yep.
They told him, and he had the whole manifesto that what he was going to go and do and stuff. So
I think there's more kids than we even possibly
That we
imagine.
should
agree
know.
with you.
Yeah. we should-
I
Yes.
agree.
So there, that is my public school announcement. Right.
Yes.
Watch your
Very
fucking
good.
kids.
Watch your kids. That's today's announcement. Watch
And
your
watch
kids.
your titties and your stomach.
Yes.
We got
Save the
doctors for
Titty,
you.
stomach, and kids. Watch them all.
Titty stuff. Well,
Save the
in what
geese.
order though?
save the geese.
Okay, kids got to come first. Kids,
Okay.
titties, then stomach.
There you
Kids
go.
Definitely kids first.
And the geese.
Always kids
No, those
first.
geese are not. I mean, the geese are
No,
going to be
but not
protected.
the
There's federal
geese.
law to protect the geese.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
there's no federal law to protect your
Yeah.
titties or your kids.
Wow. She's running out of breath.
Next week we'll have the geese in here as a guest.
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for today. You
If I
guys
could get
have a
goose
happy
costume,
happy Sunday out there.
maybe you
And
can
we will see
interview
you
me,
next week.
bro.
I will.
Let's go on location. Let's go
Yeah,
to the
you wanna
park.
do that?
No.